the batters so far 0 for 1, as Wilkerson has a perfect game going so far. Already going into jinx mode.
Are you?
Yeah. We can't have that. That would just be too much.
That should do it.
So 2-0 count. We'll bring on strike one. Good looking pitch from Wilkerson right there. Gomez showing a little bit of patience. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, fouled back. That will hit off the sign to our right and bounce back down into the seating bowl and move the count to 2-2. So let's see how Wilkerson wants to work this. Wilkerson so far, 3 perfect innings to go with 3 strikeouts. Next pitch is going to be in on Gomez's hands. So he will foul that off. And a fan in the skybox to our right dropped it, had it in his hand and dropped it. And the fans just below get the ball themselves. But he did not drop his beer that he had in his hand. So we'll do the 2-2 count. Wilkerson delivers. Swung on and missed. Carlos Gomez will go down swinging. Thought he might have got a piece of it, but he did not. So that's going to bring up Hanser Alberto, and that'll be the 4th strikeout for Aaron Wilkerson.
Quickly, Dayton baseball history brought to you by Pest Wranglers Pest Control. Brooklyn catcher Bill Bergen, in 1909 on August 23rd, throws out 7 St. Louis Cardinals trying to steal. And Brooklyn won it 9-1.
Nice. First pitch of Alberto will be outside for ball 1.
It's got to be some kind of a record, or close anyway.
It's got to be. I got to believe. Usually when a guy throws a few guys out, they stop trying to pitch to him. Next pitch is down the middle for strike 1.
Well, there is that.
You know, Quintero would throw out one guy and guys wouldn't run again for a month. Wilkerson winds, he delivers. 1-1 pitch is just off the plate and moves the count to 2-1. Alberto coming into the game hitting .276 with 7 homers and 36 RBIs. Having a nice season as he comes down from the Rangers. He'll pop that ball back, and that will make the parking lot behind us. Moves the count to 2-2. Light's starting to take effect, so that means the high sky is going to be in order. Probably here for the next 10 minutes. So any ball up in the air has potential to be an adventure. Drive to right field. That ball is going to be down. And Alberto is going to try to stretch it into 2. The right fielder bobbles it. Alberto will go into second with a double.
Michael Reed kicked that ball back and forth between his ankles a couple of times. Alberto sensed that as he came up to the first base bag, saw all the mishandling, and moved on in. It'll be a single and an error.
And here's what I'm going to say right now. Carlos Gomez is having an effect.
Yes, sir. There is no question about that.
Carlos Gomez hustles, and right there, Alberto was hustling down the line. He saw the potential for the bobble, and he stretches that and gets into second, puts himself in a scoring position with 1 out. That's going to bring up the catcher, Brett Nicholas. Nicholas will take the first pitch outside for ball 1. I'm not going to say Hanser doesn't always hustle, but he was running just a little bit harder.
Yes.
And that is just a good sign. So we'll do the 1-0 pitch. Brett Nicholas with a chance to cut this score in half. Next pitch is a changeup outside for ball 2. This is the first time that Wilkerson has been in the stretch as he retired the first 10 batters of the game while striking out 4 and gives up his first hit in the 4th inning. I jinxed it. See, Cappy, I'm good, man. Next pitch is down low for ball 3.
Well, there's never any doubt about that, but I'm talking about Soothsayer, Savant.
Hey, I think I could be in line with like Notre Dame or something.
Oh, please. Nostradamus?
I
Notre Dame is a guy at South Bend.
Here's a 3-0 pitch, swinging, high drive to left center field. That ball is going back. That ball is back, and that is into the bullpen. And this will bring the score to 2-2 as Brett Nicholas hits a 2-run homer for homer number 12 and RBIs 57 and 58.
And Brett Nicholas gets to take a bow going oppo on the right-hander Wilkerson. Wilkerson has now given up 5 home runs in 43 innings. That's a little bit.
It's about one every 8 innings.
It's about one every 8 innings. That's not too bad, but the other, it's not terrible. But just all Brett did was go with the pitch. He didn't overswing. Nice, easy stroke, and bang, out it went. What a job.
And more impressive is that he did it on a 3-0 count, so Jason Wood, obviously with a little bit of faith, let him swing 3-0. Matt Duffy will be the batter. He'll take the first pitch up and in just after Brett Nicholas hits a homer, so maybe a little meaning behind that pitch. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Slider over the outside corner for strike 1. So now a tie ball game. So there will be no shutout by either team tonight. Matt Duffy swings, fouls that back, and that will go into the net.
So, Nostradamus, huh?
Close.
Well, you know,
I mean, it was.
had there been 1 run scored or, you know.
1-2 pitch, fouled off to the right side.
I'm going to give you some kudos here because while I'm not a big jinx guy,
Right.
if it works, it works.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. But I
A
can
2-run homer tied it, and so I should just shut up.
Yeah, well, I was just more worried about the perfect game.
Well, it's
Brett
not
Nicholas
perfect
took care of the
anymore.
home run. No, 1-2 pitch, grounded up the middle. Second baseman Brandon Macias will pick it up and fire over to first base. And that will be the second out here in the 4th for the Express. It's going to bring up first baseman Joey Gallo, who struck out his first plate appearance. Got a quick date?
Yeah, 1936 on August 23rd, Bob Feller of the Indians makes his first major league start. His first batter, Lynn Larry, strikes out on 3 pitches, struck out to end the game also, Larry did. Indians over the Browns 4-1. Feller struck out 15 in his first start. He was 18 years old.
And still in high school.
Yep.
Joey Gallo takes first pitch over for a strike.
Did you ever meet him?
I did. Even got an autograph from him. And that's a prized autograph of mine. Next pitch is down low for ball 1. Sky Sox will play in a shift. Third baseman goes into shallow right field. Shortstop stays in his position. Second base moves a little bit closer to second base. Next pitch is down low for ball 2. And the first baseman obviously staying home in the first base area. Lewis Brinson even playing a little bit towards right. 2-1 pitch, fouled off.
I had a chance to meet him. He came for a couple of days to Big State Baseball Camp at the University of Dallas. Bill Mercer and Joe Macko, the old clubhouse guy, who's since passed on, owned that camp. They brought in.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on, fouled off.
They brought in Feller, and he was a little bit difficult to deal with, to say the least.
I can imagine that.
And the ego was
Yes, ask him how good he is, and he'll
out
tell
of-
you.
But a charismatic guy like you can't believe,
Yes.
and you just hoped and prayed he'd settle down through the years, and he never really did.
2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. That will end the Express here in the bottom of the 4th. But the Express get themselves